You absolutely need to know this name. Get to know the name Javonte Williams, running back out of North Carolina. You and I have scouted him over the last couple days, and it's actually been my favorite thing to scout this guy so far in the offseason.
Yeah.
I think we both agree he is a future star in this league. I know you're hyped on him. I know I'm hyped on him. We're both kind of in over our heads on how much we love this guy going into the next year.
Yeah, look, this is probably extremely early to say. This is probably maybe something I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say I believe Devonte Williams is the best running back coming out of this draft. And I believe that he could have the most fantasy impact depending on the team that he goes to. Okay.
Wow.
So I truly believe he is a future star. He is going to be a star. Literally. He's literally going to be a star. And we can tell you all of his strengths.
X factor.
We can tell you all his weaknesses. I would really encourage you to look him up, watch his highlights, see what he does, and see who he is compared to in the NFL. But like Zach said, future star. He is a great featured back. He is explosive in size. He has a speed. He can go to the next level. He can break tackles. He can extend plays. Great vision. He's a pass catching back, which is extremely key in the NFL. I mean, what more do you want out of a running back?
Yeah. A lot of reports of, as we were scouting, we obviously look at what other people have said in their opinions. Do we like it? Do we agree with it from what we've seen? And this Carolina backfield, North Carolina, has been quoted as to have been the most talented backfield in the nation. Here's what's scary, guys. Devonte Williams split time pretty much 50-50 with Michael Carter, who is another very talented running back who's coming into this draft out of North Carolina. They split the entire backfield in 2020. Javonte had just one more carry the entire year than Carter. And even with them splitting the backfield, Javonte Williams put up 22 total touchdowns.
Bro.
And he split time pretty much 50-50. This dude is an absolute production monster. I think we tried to find weaknesses in his game. And I think the only weakness we can really point at, and is really, if we really trying to find something, is that he does run so angry and so hard that could lead to injuries in his future. Maybe on his shoulders, maybe on his legs. Because he has such a passion and he runs with such a ferocity, that could lead to injuries potentially in his future. But you said it. I mean, explosive. This guy, seriously, go watch some film. He's got next level speed. He extends plays. Definitely my favorite prospect running back coming out of the draft. So that begs the question then, Badaki, where are some good fits for him? Where would Javonte Williams land in the NFL draft? What are some good teams?
Look, first team that came to mind is the Atlanta Falcons. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst, Matt Ryan.
Wait, let's do this. Let's do this even better. Okay. The Falcons are on the clock, and they select
Javonte Williams, and everyone is cheering. The Atlanta Falcons fans is yes, finally we got a running back. It's been years. Todd Gurley is trash. Get him out. He got weak knees. He's weak at the knees. Javonte Williams is going to be could be selected by the Atlanta Falcons. Look, Todd Gurley is a free agent. He is the best running back, in my opinion, coming out of this draft.
Javonte, not Todd Gurley.
Yes, he could be the best possible fit for the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said, watch his highlights. Then picture him in a Falcons jersey. Then picture Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst, Matt Ryan, and then Devonte Williams in the backfield. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. Okay?
Yeah.
I believe he can open up this offense in so many ways. He is extremely talented. I love this fit for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree. And a fantasy perspective, this is beautiful scenario. Beautiful scenario. I agree. I do think it opens up the offense. It allows Matt Ryan to have an effective play action, which is not something he's had for a long time. Really since Devonta Freeman was in his prime, a long time ago. It allows the defense to not only focus on these great wide receivers and shutting down Matt Ryan, you also have to worry about the run game now because Javonte Williams is that guy. He is that X factor. I agree. It opens up this offense in a big, big way. I love this fit. And for fantasy, this would be such a dream scenario.
Wow.
This would absolutely propel this guy up fantasy draft boards, both for Dynasty and DFS.
Let me ask you a question. If he does go to the Falcons, where are you taking Williams? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, again, these are all hypotheticals, and I can't really give you an exact scenario because we don't know where everyone else is drafted. We don't know where free agents are going to land.
Yeah, you're right.
I do think we would be talking about him the same way we talked about Antonio Gibson, Jonathan Taylor last year. I think he would probably slip into the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Wow.
If people properly have researched him.
Right.
And seen the player that he is. And I think a lot of people have great options to listen to people about fantasy, and they will understand who Javonte Williams is.
Right.
I love the fit. Okay, next team though. And this is kind of just for fun because I think you and I looked at the list of teams who have a running back need, and I'll be honest with you, we could have listed every team that needed a guy like Javonte Williams.
Yes.
Okay? He is pretty much a mix of Najee Harris and Travis Etienne, which is a guy we're about to talk about. We've talked about in the past. He's not as small as Etienne. He's not as big as Harris, but he's almost got the best of both worlds. Let's read off some teams, right? Texans, Steelers, Seahawks, Packers, Jets, Dolphins, Cardinals, Bucks, Broncos, Bills, 49ers, Patriots. Every single one of these teams could be a good fit for Javonte Williams.